What does it take for a woman in the early 19th century to command and control one of the world's most formidable pirate fleets? Today, we delve into the remarkable tale of Ching, a woman whose life journey is as turbulent as the seas she ruled. Born in humble beginnings in the bustling city of Canton, Ching navigated life's rough waters as a prostitute. But fate had a different journey mapped out for her. She was captured by pirates, a twist of events that would lead her down a path few could imagine. Instead of succumbing to despair, she chose to seize the opportunity, rising through the ranks to command a fleet that even the Chinese, British, and Portuguese navies feared. Ching's story is not just about her ascension to power, but about resilience, cunning, and sheer determination. Indeed, Ching's rise from humble beginnings sets the stage for a story that is nothing short of extraordinary. Ching's ascension to power was not just a stroke of luck but a testament to her cunning and strategic mind. Picture this. It's the early 19th century and Ching is married to the notorious pirate leader Cheng Wan. It's a marriage of convenience, sure, but it also places her in a unique position of influence. Cheng Ai is not just any pirate. He commands the formidable Red Flag Fleet, a coalition of pirate crews that terrorizes the South China Sea. But then, Cheng Ai dies unexpectedly, leaving a power vacuum in his wake. It's a precarious situation to be sure. A lesser person might have crumbled under the pressure, but Ching is not a lesser person. She's a woman with a plan. She seizes the moment, maneuvering herself into a position of power. She starts by securing the loyalty of her late husband's most trusted lieutenant, Chang Pao. Next, she brokers a series of alliances, ensuring the support of key figures within the Red Flag Fleet. It's a masterclass in strategic thinking, a game of chess played on the turbulent seas of the South China Sea. But Ching doesn't stop there. She knows that power is not just about seizing control, it's about maintaining it. So, she establishes a code of conduct for the pirates under her command. This code dictates everything from how loot is distributed to how prisoners are treated. It's strict, yes, but it's also fair. And it works. The pirates respect it. They respect her. Under her rule, the Red Flag Fleet doesn't just survive, it thrives. The pirates become more disciplined, more unified. They become a force to be reckoned with, a thorn in the side of the Qing dynasty, and the various foreign powers trying to stake a claim in the South China Sea. Ching had not only managed to seize power but also held on to it, commanding the respect and loyalty of her crew. At the height of her reign, Ching commanded an estimated 1,800 ships and 80,000 pirates, a force to be reckoned with. Indeed, Ching reign was marked by numerous victories and strategic brilliance that placed her a cut above the rest. One of her most notable exploits was the series of battles she waged against the formidable Chinese Navy. Using her extensive knowledge of the sea and her superior numbers, she outmaneuvered the Chinese at every turn, leaving them floundering in her wake. But her victories were not limited to the Chinese. The Portuguese Navy, known for their well-armed frigates and experienced sailors, also fell victim to her strategic prowess. Employing a blend of cunning and sheer force, Ching managed to capture Portuguese ships, adding to her growing fleet and further bolstering her reputation as a fearsome pirate queen. The British Navy, no strangers to naval warfare themselves, were not spared either. Despite their attempts to quash her reign, the British found themselves outmatched. Ching innovative tactics, combined with the unyielding loyalty of her crew, proved too much for the British, who were forced to retreat, licking their wounds. What made Ching truly remarkable, however, was the fear she instilled in her enemies. It wasn't just her victories that made them tremble, but the ruthless efficiency with which she ran her fleet. Her code of laws was strict, and the punishment for disobedience was swift and often fatal. This iron-fisted approach cemented her authority and kept her crew in check, further adding to her aura of invincibility. In essence, Ching was more than just a pirate queen. She was a military genius, a master strategist who managed to outsmart some of the world's most powerful navies. Her reign serves as a testament to her extraordinary abilities and the indomitable spirit that propelled her to the top of a world dominated by men. Ching was not only a pirate queen but a military genius, outsmarting some of the world's most powerful navies. But all stories must eventually come to an end. So how does a pirate queen retire? The sun began to set on the reign of Ching, the formidable pirate queen. Yet rather than meeting a grisly end like many of her contemporaries, she chose a different path. The year was 1822 when Ching, at the height of her power, decided to hang up her cutlass and negotiate a pardon from the Chinese government. Now you might think, a pardon for a pirate? Impossible. But Ching Shi was no ordinary pirate. She commanded a fleet of hundreds of ships and thousands of pirates. Her power was such that the Chinese government found it more prudent to negotiate with her than to continue their futile attempts at her capture. In a twist that could only befit a woman of her cunning and audacity, Ching Shi not only secured a pardon for herself, but also for her entire crew. She then did what few, if any, pirates had done before. She retired, and comfortably at that. In her retirement, Ching Shi swapped the rolling decks of pirate junks for the bustling energy of a gambling house. She became the owner of a casino, a legitimate businesswoman in the very society that had once sought her downfall. She lived out the rest of her days in relative peace and prosperity, passing away at the ripe old age of 69, a rare feat for anyone in her line of work. Ching Shi's story defied the typical fate of pirates. Instead of meeting her end at the gallows or on the battlefield, she negotiated her way out of piracy, retiring with her wealth and freedom intact. Her life serves as a testament to her sheer force of will, her strategic brilliance, and her unyielding determination. In her lifetime, Ching Shi navigated the treacherous waters of power, gender, and politics, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire awe and respect.